channel. How are you guys doing? So today I have a guest. Where me?
Sorry.
So today I have a guest. When introduce yourself.
Hello, welcome to Stella's YouTube channel. My name is Wayne, pronounced as Wayne.
You did not ask.
No, I need to get it. No, it's where I come from. It's my originality.
So today we are going to be talking about. Today, as you guys already know from the title, we'll be speaking about basically navigating pressure as a 20-something-year-old. What it means to feel pressurized by society, by your parents, most times by yourself, and yeah. Because recently, at least normally in my life, I don't think I feel pressured by things. I just think anyhow life comes, as I used to take it. Anyhow life comes, we accept it. Like we've been talking since, just to realize that the video was not recorded.
Right. So, peer pressure basically means it's like a process whereby you allow people to influence your decision and you do what you wouldn't normally do. I think that's just what's in a simple terms.
Do you think you feel pressured?
I've never felt pressure in my life. Like I mean, I've read about it. I've seen people that feel it. But for me, I think I'm aware of myself, and I know where to set boundaries. I know what I can do and what I can't do. Yeah. So I don't think I've ever felt.
I don't think I've ever felt pressure too. But like I was saying before the video cut, that it's recently I started feeling it, but I have never in my life. So then I was not thinking like. Me that I've never felt it and I'm experiencing it a little bit now, and then so meaning people that sorry to say, maybe they didn't have the right upbringing, or maybe they didn't have anything growing up. I feel like it's easy for you now to want more, especially when you do not have anything. Did you get? Maybe you were growing up, you didn't grow up in a from a background that maybe they gave you what you wanted, even if it was not all the time, but you got necessities. So now when you've grown, it's very easy for you to not even want all those things and more. So I feel like those people are more prone to peer pressure, and others also, even others, they are not like excluded or limited to that. There are others that even grew up still getting what they wanted, but still now they still face peer pressure. So this group of people, I feel like maybe you're not more aware of yourself, and like you easily get swayed by yes. And it cannot just be that, because me, I don't get swayed by things people do or say, but it's just me pressuring myself. Like I said earlier, it's just me pressuring myself, not from anywhere. So that's why I decided to make this video, because I just felt like if people are feeling it a little bit of what me I felt, or even more, so I'm just like, in any way I can, at least I have to let, like, even if it's one or two advice, just to give people that can even help out. I'm not a guru. I'm not a guru. I don't know I'm not certified or anything, but I just feel like I'm wise to an extent, and I can help to an extent. So that's why we are sitting down making this video.
You know, we're also saying that peer pressure could be positive or negative. So it depends on how you let it influence you.
Yeah.
So in situations whereby you see someone and you see, okay, this person has done some certain things, and you feel like, okay, this person is a way of encouragement. That's a positive kind of peer pressure. It's a way of encouragement, not you looking at the person and saying, oh,
yeah.
It's
a way to motivate yourself.
A way to motivate yourself into doing things that are good for you, things that you know that are going to make you better in life. But the negative side of it is when you see people dressed in a certain way, or people doing something.
Have the latest iPhone,
right? And
you have the biggest
you
car.
Feel like you're so insecure because you're not using this type of phone, or you feel like you're less of a human being. But no,
shouldn't be that way.
No, that's just.
And also, like I was saying earlier, I was like, in the Bible, the Bible says that God knew us before He formed us. God knew us while we're in our mother's womb, meaning that your path is not my path. It can never ever be. Your journey is not my journey. My journey is not your journey. Right. If I'm earning so much now and you are not, it is okay. one day you can still earn more than me. If I am doing a YouTube video and you are not, but you want to, you can still do it. Before I started, I was also watching videos, and then I was looking at people and I was like, I can do this thing shy, just that this is not my kind of thing, but I can do it. So with conviction, I just say, oh yeah, let me just start. So there's enough room for all of us to grow, because as I was saying, in this life, if you rush into it, you rush out of it, kind of thing. So you just like, oh, you take it day by day, you harness your skills. If there's something that you feel like you want to do but you don't really know how to do, you try and improve on it, you try and learn it, and then help yourself. Not looking at anybody, not looking at what anybody has done or what anybody's doing for themselves, but what you want for yourself. Because the goal you want out of life is not your own. Yes, it's not the same thing. So you just have to,
you don't even know how long it took that person to get to that position.
It's not. My people, if you haven't subscribed to the video, like I said earlier, subscribe, click the like button. I'm going places, so know me now, because when I blow,
that's why I'm here. Oh, farms in.
So when I blow, so anyways, yeah. And then I think I was saying that I know someone that it feels like everybody around this particular person is moving somewhere, but they are not. And then when I started feeling this way recently, I just started thinking that, so how would this person be feeling like on a daily basis? Even if, oh, you are jovial, you put a smile on your face, like how would you be feeling? And then also I used to jokingly say that I don't want to come into this life as a man. Like in my next life, I don't want to come as a man, because seeing how hard things are, I'm just like, so how do they cope? Like, how do men cope? Especially our fathers or our boyfriends and husbands, like that, oh, they provide for us here and there. I'm like, how do they cope? Like, it's not easy. You are thinking of your family, you are thinking of your babe, you are thinking of your guy, you are thinking of so many things. So it's just like, how do we actually help out? So in a case, let's say your dad is doing so many things for you and all that, and then he's also catering for the family, how do you think, like, what do you think is the best way to make him feel less pressured?
I think for me, you have to be supportive. You know, you get to a certain stage in life where you realize that your parents are actually doing a lot, like when you look at it. So for me, when I go home, when I talk to my parents, I try to encourage them. I try to tell them that, okay, you've done well. I mean, I try to take some load off them if you can. If there are certain things that you feel you can handle yourself, you try and do that and reduce the pressure from them, especially when they still have other children to take care of. Like, it's a bit crazy, but when you encourage them and make them feel like they are doing well, I feel it will go a long way in their life. Because, I mean, from my dad, like I feel so close to my dad I'm trying to say that I felt so close to my dad when I truly understood life.
Yeah. What it actually means to provide for yourself.
Someone. Yes, providing for yourself and then providing for someone else. Like, it's a whole lot. You know.
I can't really imagine. Like, I used to just stay, and then because my dad is kind of person that anything you ask of him as his child, he will give you. Yeah. Even if he does not really have much, he will struggle and he will try to give you that thing. So it's just like, now, and me, how I comfort him is that I used to tell him, like, I used to try and do very well in school, even if I'm not the best. I try to make sure that I have to make sure that, oh, I come out with good grades. Like, even if, oh, he has paid for this thing, even if I'm not giving you money now, at least when it comes to the time that I can be giving you money, at least this is what I can give you now to let you know that you are not wasting your time with me. So in any way we can, even if it's gisting with it, there are sometimes that I will not be in the mood and my dad will call me, then because of my mood, the way I will reply, then maybe afterwards I'm not like, I should actually believe I'm not in the mood. What is my mood? Who are you? Come on, Chelsea.
See, when you realize that these people
Chelsea,
come on now. You know, your parents are actually getting older, because they don't want to realize it, and they will leave us eventually. So every opportunity you get to actually spend with them, I feel like that's another form of gratitude that you can give to them to make them release.
Yeah, just even try. See, forget this Leonce life that we want to live. Just try as much as possible. If you live far away from your parents, try as much as possible to be close to them.
Very, very
it cannot be overemphasized. I have learned this.
After moving how many countries away, now you are realizing.
Every day I missed my dad. Every day. Even if I know that once I get home, 2 weeks, 1 week, I'm already annoyed. But like, it just makes you realize that we have so much, like in our parents, we have so much love in them that we don't even know. So yeah, that's another way to relieve pressure from our parents, so to say. And in the case of, for those of us that are in relationships, and you, not the people that are dating stingy people, but the people that are dating people that you know, like, oh, these people provide for you, be it that the girl provides in a certain way or the guy provides in a certain way. I just feel like, just try. Me that I'm saying this thing, I'm also learning from what I'm saying, because it's another thing to know something, it's another thing to practice it. Yes, you just try and know the person you are with, and try to know like what gives them reassurance, what gives them rest, and just try and do that, or be that for that person. We are all a work in progress, so even if it's something that you're not doing, at least you should try and be that for the person, so to say. So yeah,
you should also have friends that you can speak to, like, open with,
that are not judgmental. Friends that are not judgmental. Friends that are not judgmental.
Just have to open your ears for that.
Friends that you know, oh, you can be like, this is what I'm going through. You can be like, I just feel like I'm just broke, or I just feel like I'm not doing anything for myself. And even if they're not giving you money, the things they can say to you,
what's going on?
Yeah, they can help you, or they can make you laugh, or anything. Because this life, if you take it too seriously, you will just get wrinkled. You will look old. Like I said in my previous video, no matter what, stay beautiful, stay handsome, no matter what is coming your way. So yes, I feel like that's all I can say. And just try and be closer to God. Knowing God in this life, it will give you rest. Knowing, cause I used to I say sometimes, like, yeah, how do you survive? How do you survive and you don't know Jesus? How do you survive and you don't, like, even if you don't pray every day, but like, how do you survive and just like, you don't have that confidence that God has my back? Like, there is no possible way to live. Like, I just feel like there's no other possible way to live. I'm not disputing the fact that there might be days where you feel down or depressed or whatever, but there's that assurance that no matter what, God sent me here for something and He will take care of me. So that kind of thing is just an assurance. It's a higher level of relieving pressure, so to say. So yeah, that's what I can say. That's how I can help you. That's how we can help you. So we hope that you shall learn something. You shall pick, even if the video is everywhere, you shall pick 1 or 2 from what we said. You're not alone. We feel it some days, but yeah. So speak to someone. Thank you for watching. If you watched to this point, you're an OG, and if you haven't subscribed, then what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Please subscribe. Thank you very much. Yeah. Bye.